Now here's something you can do in the future while you're at it. You can check on people in their respective domes, particularly Ares' dome, if you want to. And you'll see that they have managed to grow their sapling. The seed that we found some time ago, they actually managed to get something out of it. Oh yeah, this is still the fastest way to get through the ruins. You beat me again? God damn it. That's a new high score. Impressive. Yeah, I've been here before when I found the racing log. Was looking for some places to grind in. Now we can actually go through the sewer access. You can go here as early as the first time you show up in the future. But I wouldn't recommend doing that because at that point enemies are kinda tough. Now it'll be a breeze. Of course this is a decent place to grind if you want to, but not for a very long time. Bye bye! Stupid Egders and narrates. Nobody fucking wants you here. I'll take that. Other reasons why you would want to go here is that you can find some weapons for free that you would normally have to purchase. I think you can find a bolt sword or a thunderblade or something of a sort like that around here, which you would normally need to purchase. However, at this point, it's a shitty sword. Can't make much out of it. Frogo. There was a bridge here. I saw it. Fool. There's nothing here. But it's true. Someone's coming. Let's scram. You'll see them again one more time, and I don't get what the point of these frogs is. They don't do anything. This is a tad on the spoopy side. This is an eerie place. I got a bad feeling about this. I don't. Check out this note. There's a diary. Here's the last page. It's all over. The fishmen attack if I make even the slightest noise. I'd rather have my gums scraped than to have to fight these fiends again. And in the DS version, another line is added where the guy says he's gonna make the loudest fucking noise he can make to piss off the fishmen. That's how he went out. Not with a whimper, but with a bang. Here's some more Egders. Use lightning. That's it. It's a mutant egg. Very unique. Not as unique as a two-tailed frog, of course, but still very unique. Nice track. Gotta say it at least once per track. Press the switch and the bridge opens. So switch it on. Fucking asshole. Ribbit. It's out of reach. And you call yourself a frog. Fucking noob. Someone's coming, let's fuck off. What a noob, can't even frog correctly. What an asshole. Oh, rage band. Oh yeah, this flying fucker, you're gonna see more of them later, but before he showed up while entering the sewer access, it was like, intruders must report to Sir Crowley. So he's here again. That's Sir Crowley. The three of them are almost here. Coming through the sewer like they own it. They must have a death wish. We shall teach them a lesson. Let's show them. Just let them come through here, we'll be chopped liver. And then they have a hearty laugh. A very hearty laugh. Then the flying bastard realizes you're here and escapes the premises, while Crawley goes, huh? What the fuck is this shit? I'll shred you. Yeah, but first survive my attack, Sir Crawley. Oh, he did. Okay. Well, survive my attack again, Sir Crawley. Then we'll see if you can shred me. The answer? No. No, not at all. Not after taking 2,000 damage. Poor Crawley, he got fucking detonated. Nuked. Bazooked. Fucking kablamoed right into his fucking face. He got shredded himself. He didn't even get a chance to attack. Which is why I come here whenever I have to. Not before. It makes this area so pathetic. However, like I said, it is a good place to visit early on in the game. Free items, free XP, it's always a good place to pay a visit to. And you get to unlock the shortcuts to bypass all of these fights, so even better. Won't be necessary now, but whatever. Here's a bolt sword. Switch on this switch, and this will open up this bridge and this bridge. You now have a proper shortcut. Exit through here. Oh, my throat's starting to get a bit sore. Let's see if we can get through this. Oh. This is a sad tune. Please do not disturb my slumber. Okay. But it is a really sad tune. If you come here earlier, you'll find the new and another person roaming around here. The person is rather delirious, but he will warn you not to approach Death Peak. I won't show it off why, cause there's no reason to. It'll probably happen when we actually have to go to Death Peak, but for now I'll just say you can't traverse Death Peak. There's something preventing you from accessing it properly. But if you come here earlier, you will see this door and you won't be able to do shit with it. Now, we can open it and go inside. Huh? To those who opened the door, I am Beltazar, the Guru of Reason. I once lived in the Kingdom of Zeal. A great disaster in Zeal somehow threw me into this era. To my surprise, Lavos exists here, and I suspect in other periods as well. Eons ago, Lavos descended from the heavens. Burrowing deep into the world's core, he began to consume our planet's energy and grow stronger. Lavos disappeared briefly when he was summoned away by a mighty wizard who lived in Guardia in the year 600, Magus. In 1999, Lavos claims this area and reigns from high atop Death Peak. Lavos continues to replicate like a giant parasite. He is consuming our world. Forced to live here, I continued to conduct research on Lavos. But I am growing old, and it's impossible to keep sane in such trying times. So before I lose it completely, I shall safeguard my data and my ultimate creation. How I long to return home, but I have grown frail. So you who have opened the door, I leave things in your hands. Only by mastering time itself do you stand a chance against Lavos. The odds will be against you, but you are true heroes. The world is in your hands. Open now the last door and take what you find there. My last invention. My wings of time. And the wings of time is this. This must be the invention Balthazar spoke of. Wow, this is amazing. How do you tell the front from the back? There isn't much else you can do, so approach the exit. Only to be greeted by the new. He brought in the cockpit. Scared you, didn't I? It's me, Balthazar. I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? Anyway, there's something I need to explain. Namely, how to transcend time. Press the Y button for the time gauge. Then use the L and R buttons to select an era. Oh, yeah. Before you go, why don't you... He falls asleep, the bastard. Wake up! You actually have to press a button for him to wake up. Name my time machine. The default name is Epoch, or Epoch as some people would pronounce it. I don't have a good name, so let's stick with the default. Hop aboard. And if you want a refresher, you can ask him once again. There isn't much else he can say to you, so hop into the cockpit and give the wings of time, Epoch, a spin. Choose your destination. You can go anywhere now. The end of time, the future, the apocalypse, although it's highly not recommended, the present, the Middle Ages, the Dark Ages, and the Prehistoric Ages. Let's pay a visit to the end of time before we continue. Awesome. Traveling at warp speed. Epoch's capable of this? Well, of course it is. The wings of time. Missing the wings though. Foreshadowing. Hey. Hey, what? What you want? What you got to say? Interesting. So it actually finished the wings of time. In fact, gave his life for it. Why not put that device to good use? Take it to the ancient land of magic. Come to see me anytime. Oh yeah, I just realized we should probably take Frogo in for just a moment to give him the magic. Kinda forgot. What a weird fellow. Being a frog. I think it's the wrong voice. Let me try this one. What a weird fellow. No, that wasn't it. Fuck it, who cares? What a weird fellow. Being a frog, let's give him water. Blah 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 blah. Magic. Here we go. So, fortified with magic. Wanna try it out? No. No. We now possess the capability of frog magic. So, now what? Well, we move on to our destination. Because I'm not yet at the point where I want to call it a session. Let's go to the Dark Ages. We no longer need to use time gates to time travel. This is very useful. I'll save us the trouble and tell you that going to the Skyway there is worthless. You cannot use it anymore. The Skyway is locked. Instead, go here. To the Terra Cave. If you try to go here earlier, this ladder will be raised and you will not be able to climb it. This is Algeti, the village of the Earthbound ones. Not gonna spend a lot of time talking with these guys because my throat is starting to hurt a bit. It's what happens when you talk a lot. The Guru of Life said that Sir Janus has stronger powers than even Miss Shala. Janus must be using her and the Queen to get to Lavos. But why? Interesting. Now only the three gurus and Miss Shala treat us as equals. So these are the Earthbound ones. And as you can tell, they're not well off. They look just as bad as the people in the future. Oh, you can spend the night here if you want to. Long ago, the Enlightened ones and the Earthbound ones lived as one. Not anymore. I think there's a shop in this place. Did I miss it? Let me have a look. The Queen put the Mammon Machine in the Ocean Palace to absorb Lavos' energy. Is that safe? She locked the Guru of Life up on the Mountain of Woe for opposing her. The situation's hopeless. So that's what the Ocean Palace is for. To just make use of Lavos' powers. That sounds like a recipe for disaster, if you ask me. And look at that, I can't afford jack and shit now. Gotta sell something. What am I doing? Demon Edge is useful because it increases the damage on magical enemies. Oh yeah, we should pay a visit to Taban. He might have something for us already, for Luca. Need to pay that bastard a visit. First, sell everything that's useless. We may be able to get a bit of money to buy another to buy something more. I doubt it though. Or maybe? Oh fuck. Not quite. If you want to buy anything more, we gotta get more money. No, only one. Only one. Interesting. We're not getting much mileage out of this guy. Oh yeah, need to give Luca the Mega Blast before I accidentally sell it. Here we go. It is definitely an improvement over the Ruby gun. we can sell that. Let's see. We can buy a flash mail now. That will be good for Chrono, but that's about it. It would be nice to get some of these glow helm. We can buy 2 of them. Let's only take 1. We don't need more. Not right now. I'll probably get the rest of the stuff off screen. Just so you know. We can have a Ceratopper now. Alright. We got these people to get some cool stuff now. But before we move on, let's pay a quick visit to Luca's house in the present. I'm sure Taban has something to offer us right at this very moment. It's quite fortunate that you always show up on land. What would happen if he appeared in water? Wasn't there a forest here? Alright, here's Luca's house. Let's pay it a visit. And here's Taban. What's all this shit on the floor anyway? Oh, you're just in time. Taban suit. Finest work. And Taban helm. And that's it. I don't think I've ever gotten anything more from him. But as you can see, the helmet increases magical defense by 10, that's great. And Taban suits works similarly to Taban vest, but better. Improves fire guard, and it gives +3 speed instead of +2. Also, it is just better in terms of defense rating, so awesome. Luca is quite decked out now. I don't think she needs anything better than this. And if there is anything better than this, it's a rare item, and I most likely won't get it because I don't know how to get it. Let's get back to the time machine and get back to the plot. Or actually, let's just call it a session. I'm getting tired. And I do need to grind a bit. So let's save up. Alright, well, we did some good progress today. With that said, this was session 2 of Chrono Trigger with your host, Walder Richards from DaGameTrain. Thank you for watching, have a good day, and I'll see you next time. See you soon.